Mothers have been called upon to stop choosing a career path for their children, rather allow them to follow their callings in life. This call was made by award-winning author Chimamanda Adichie while speaking at the closing ceremony of the Women in Management, Business and Public Service WIMBIZ 2022 annual conference held in Lagos. Correspondent Love Ikuku Oyedokun was there and now reports.
This day 2 and closing ceremony of the WIMBIZ conference tagged Firing Forward with the Future in Focus. Just like day 1, the conference is as educative and inspiring as ever. Speakers after speakers tell inspiring and motivational true life stories to motivate, propel, and challenge other women to move beyond their horizons. Award-winning author Chimamanda Adichie gets the audience electrified as she tells her compelling life story, trials, rejections, and eventual breakthroughs.
But this agent said, "But you're not Indian." I remember at some point thinking, how can I be Indian? How can I be Indian? But he said, "You're not Indian, so I don't know how to sell you because there's no African. The African we know is Chinua Achebe, and he wrote years and years ago. So we do not know a contemporary African. You're not like anybody." And it was demoralizing to hear, but I kept trying. And I remember at the time thinking, I'm not going to change my book. I'm not going to. This is the book I want to write. And finally, after, honestly, I'm sure like 20 rejections, if not more, this agent wrote to me. She was just starting out, so she was new. And she said to me, I am willing to take the risk of taking you on.
For her, determination, clear-cut focus, and resilience are key for women to succeed.
I think African women are very strong. So many African women inspire me, but I think we should also we should try more, we should try harder. And what I mean is, I think very often we think that there's no point in trying because we might not succeed, but you never know. I think trying is so important. You just never know whether you'll succeed or not, so you might as well try.
Chimamanda also believes that parents should stop choosing career paths for their children, a point certainly not lost in the wind.
Chimamanda today, she told us about how many times she failed, how many times she was rejected actually before she actually broke forth and how she was able to rise to the top. So it's very important for us to note that no success in life comes easy, and it doesn't matter what is happening in our economy. These are still Nigerian women that were trained in Nigeria, that's in most cases educated in Nigeria, but at the end of the day, they have gotten a platform or they were able to focus and lift the baton higher for themselves.
What is your passion? Go for your passion. That's the take home from Chimamanda. Yes. Your passion. You see, she was in medicine, but she saw she wasn't feeling it. And she had to go for poetry, for writing. And she's at the hem of affairs in writing. She's at the top of her career. So nothing should limit you.
Parents, we are helicopter parents in Africa. We want to know everything our children are doing. But as we're getting more and more enlightened, more parents are releasing that stronghold on their children. And I think it's a good thing.
Awards were presented to some women who have distinguished themselves in their chosen careers. Love Ikuku Oyedokun, Plus TV News.